So here are some ways you can use these graphics. Here's some more ideas. If you're doing a webinar, I did a Halloween webinar. There's a webinar announcement. Here's another webinar announcement. I make digital Christmas cards and post that on social media. A program cover image. This is on launching a product. A quote image. This is one from Martin Luther King. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. So that was a quote graphic I used on social media. Here was another July 4th holiday social media one. I did a blog post image on updating WordPress. And here's the other cool thing you can do. You can create PowerPoint slides with really nice designed uh, uh, layouts. So you don't have to be a designer if you've got PowerPoint, if you're doing presentations for your business. I'll teach you how to do this as well. Then more social media images for my website creation workshop. All these things I teach in the graphics creation workshop, which lets you create your own graphics without being a designer. And in Module 1, what we do in the course is I teach you how to find images. There's lots of places to find your images. Then Module 2, I teach you about creating your images, right? How are you going to create it? Then Module 3 is all about sizing and cropping. Sizing and cropping your images. So my training is broken down into modules. Then Module 4 is a little bit on its own. It's about colors, choosing colors, color combinations, what are color codes, how to copy a color from a website, and so that is in Module 4. One of the other things I teach in the graphics creation workshop is how to make a 3D digital book cover. So these are my students' book covers. This one is mine. So you can have a, it looks like, this is a 3D digital book cover, and this is like a spiral workbook. You'll also learn how to insert your web pages into staged photos. So you just take a screenshot of your site and put it in. Here's another example of a screenshot of my blog, and it's inside. These could just be some publicity photos you might want for your site. You'll learn how to make ebook covers and simple flyers. So this was a flyer template, and I've actually printed this out for Kinko's. And then one of my students took the same template and made her own version. And then this is an ebook cover. I'll teach you how to make painterly images, so you can take a photo and run it through this special filter and get a painterly image like this, or maybe a more sketchy image like this. And this one I really love. This was from my trip to Europe, and I took this photo and then I made this sort of Monet looking image. You know, the great thing about taking your own pictures is you don't have to worry about licensing. And so this looks really cool, and you can use it in multiple ways. The Graphics Creation Workshop has an online members area. It comes with 3 live Q&A webinars with me. So the members area has all the videos and trainings that you need, but it's nice to be able to come on a webinar and ask questions. I have an extensive 30-page resource workbook. So this is my collection of all the places I go to get graphics. So here's everything you're going to get in the Graphics Creation Workshop when you join today. Online training modules designed so you can go at your own pace. 3 follow-up Q&A webinar sessions. A digital PDF resources workbook. And here's everything you're going to be able to do. You're going to be able to create graphics for headers, blog posts, Facebook, Instagram, social media, all social media, infographics, ebook covers, simple flyers, and more. And I did leave out PowerPoints, so I'll need to add that in. I'll need to add that in later. But yes, you can do PowerPoints. And here is my money back guarantee. Your enrollment in the graphics creation workshop is risk-free. Attend the webinars, watch the videos, review all the program materials. You have a full 45 days to evaluate the entire program and put it into action. If you decide this won't help you create your own graphics, simply contact us by email and let us know which part of the course you didn't like and request a refund. We will give you your full money back. So let me show you some examples from my students in the graphics creation workshop. This is Cassie Nevitt. I showed that she made this flyer, and then she also made these graphics for her mastermind. She said, Christina's graphics creation workshop was incredibly valuable and opened up so many possibilities for me. Not only have I saved money on design projects that I used to have to hire a graphic designer for, I can easily design beautiful graphics for anything. And she says beautiful design projects have shifted from point of stress to fun, easy, creative projects. And her daughter, she had a birthday party and she made this graphic for her daughter. Here's Jamie's, and she took her cover and she made a spiral notebook, a spiral book, and a book cover. She says, what I love about being able to make my own ebook covers is how easy, fast, and professional looking they can be. I'd used other reasonably priced services before to do them, but as much as I tried to explain what I wanted, the results didn't always end up how I wanted them. Plus, I had to spend all that time emailing back and forth and waiting for the product. And although it wasn't a huge expense, the money could be utilized elsewhere. So I'm incredibly pleased with how it turned out, and even more pleased with having the knowledge to be able to repeat the process and other fun graphics myself. So when you start to do this, it just unleashes this creative genius in you. Dion says, thanks for the great teaching. So she is a jewelry artist, and she took my course, my graphics course, and put this together, and also put this one together. So a little advertising. Here's another one of my students. This is a screenshot of her site. She does college prep for high school kids, and she made this infographic, the Study Hub ACT workshop. So she made this for advertising for her business. Now there are lots of free designs to choose from. So you can do announcements, book covers, bookmark brochures, business cards, calendars, cards, CD covers, certificates, class schedules, coupons, desktop wallpaper, flyers, gift certificates, infographics, invitations, labels, letterheads, logos, magazine covers. So let's play together. I like to teach people, and I'm very hands-on. And I love this quote from Benjamin Franklin. Teach me and I forget. Oh, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. Compare this to what it would cost you to hire out. So I did some Google searches and I found this designer who's $50 an hour. Custom logos start at $500. Business cards are $150 for one side, $175 for two. But look at what he charges for social media. $60 for Facebook timeline covers, Twitter background is $60, YouTube banners $60, Google Plus $40, LinkedIn $40. You add all this up and it's $320. So not only are you adding that up, but then anytime you want something else, you've got to go pay again and again and again. And I want to be able to unleash you to be able to do this yourself anytime. So here are some common questions about the program. I just want to answer these before I get to questions that are submitted here live on the call. Can I use my own photos? Yes, you can use your own photos. Will the modules be available one at a time or all at once? Once you register, the modules are available all at once. All at once. Do I need to know WordPress for this? No, this is not a WordPress training. It is a graphics training. So you don't have to have WordPress. That's not what this course is. Do I need to have a website before taking this course? No, you don't. Some people sign up for this because they want to get their graphics going and start making things either before or concurrently while you're building a site. Or you've built your site and now you need some more graphics. Does it matter if I'm on a Mac or a PC? It does not matter. You can be on either. Do I need to buy any software? You do not need to buy any software. I teach on all free tools. You might decide you want to upgrade a tool, but you don't have to. And do I need to learn Photoshop? And I mentioned this before. No, you don't need Photoshop. And do I need to come to the live webinars? I know everybody is busy and sometimes it's not convenient. So no, you can submit your questions ahead and then I can answer them in your absence. And is there a prerequisite to sign up? No, this is a beginner's training. Anybody can sign up. So let me just recap everything you're going to get in the graphics creation workshop: the online training modules, extensive PDF resources, digital workbook, live Q&A webinar workshops, plus the bonus on how to create a 3D book cover, and freedom to create your web graphics anytime you need them.